Now today we'll go for how to retrieve the records. So when I go for an account table on selection of account, and if I click go, I'll get the list of records. The number of records, name, city, that site, that's in billing city, phone number, time. Some 23 records are there. Now I want to display all these 23 records. How to display? A list of records from account object to VF page. Okay. So now go to our developer console. Open this developer console. It opens in a separate window. Just copy this URL, place in a separate tab. So while retrieving records from account object, I want to retrieve records means field names I should know. That all list of field names where I can see view fields. I can see the field names. Whichever fields you want, name, phone, billing city, industry. So these are all the field names. So I want to retrieve the records. To retrieve records, how to retrieve the records? How to display multiple records from Salesforce to VF page. So when I run the program, I need to display list of records. Okay. Let's go to developer console, file, a new VF page. I need to write the VF page. VF insert VF display ACC. Retrieving records. That means displaying. I am displaying records. From where? From Salesforce to VF page. From Salesforce to VF, I want to display. So I want to go to from VF. I want to communicate with account table means. So we should use standard controller account. So that's a communication. To communicate from VF to any Salesforce, we use standard controller. It can be standard object or custom object. That we'll see now. A custom object also. Account table. To display the records, page block. When you require input boxes, buttons, at the time only you require form. Otherwise not necessary. Apex page block section. Title. List of account records. Now, standard controller refers to account table. This list of account records should be referred in a particular variable. Whenever you want to display the records, whenever you want to retrieve the records, that records has to store in a temporary variable. That's a record set variable. Record set variable. So in a variable you have to store that. Like something I can use ARX. Any programming language, you go for Java, .NET, any programming language. Whenever you want to retrieve the records from the database, that records has to store in a temporary variable. Any variable. And then display that records. Directly you should not connect to account or lead table and just process it. That records has to store in a temporary variable. From that variable I need to display the records. When you go for account means all records are referred with the variable ARX. Now ARX contains a list of records which are in account table with all the fields. With all the fields it contains. It contains all the fields, all the records it contains. Now I want to display the records. To display the records, you go for Apex PageBlockTable. To display the records, we require a UI element, VF element, page block table. The page block table works as a loop. It works in a loop. The page block table has two properties, attributes, value, args, value as args. The list of records which are in args, account table records are there, that all goes to args. I am referring, that's a source. So page block table requires two attributes, source and each record where it is existing. Now the value is referring to source where my list of records available, and each record where something I can give any name, item. I would say page block table contains a list of records. Whatever the name you are given, the same name you have to specify here. The record set variable, whatever variable you are given, the same variable I have to specify in a page block table. Now if account table has 20 records, 20 records goes to args. The source also contains 20 records. Each record goes to item. Each record goes to item. From that each record I can display the column. Text column value equal to item.id. Every record is some ID, name, created date. So every record has some ID, name, created date will be there. Now if you run the program, I'll get the list of records. So now this page block table has referring to args. I can give any name, this for identification, account records like that. Each record goes to item and each record ID, name, date I am displaying. When you run, all the list of records, 21 records I am displaying. In my account table, how many records are there? I am displaying all that records. Click go. When you click account table, click go. Records are there. The same records I am displaying. When you go for preview. So this can be displayed in multiple page block table like this. Apex colon page block. Value. Same name. args. Now here the args refers to where all account table records, whatever account table is it, that all records I am referring with args. All records with all the fields. Now here in the page block table, it contains all the records. Each record I am displaying where variable. I can give any name. IT or any item or rec. Now each column, I cannot display all the columns. You have to specify. We need to specify whichever column you want. I cannot display. I want to display all the columns. There is no command. You have to specify whichever column you want. Like apex column value equal to it.name. Can you give any name? Billing city and which are industry. Existing fields only I can specify. If I give wrong field name, say it cannot recognize that field name which is not available in account table. Unknown property, it's what you are given. What name you have to replace? Rec. Take the name variable name what you are given? Rec. So you give rec here only. Let's say invalid field industry. So you write R. Then preview. The ID, name, created date, name, billing city, industry. I'm getting the values. I want to display a list of records from account table. This records I am displaying. For that you are writing page block. This is a list of records, page block table, and this is a page block table. I am returning a list of page block table. AREX. From AREX I am displaying the records. So here to display any list of records, we have to specify account where you go for record set variable. From record set variable, the same name you have to use AREX, and here also AREX. Same variable you have to use. And each record goes to item. This can be any name, but here AREX and this AREX must be similar. And this each record, that means this page block table, it works as a for loop. It works as a loop. So first record goes to item, displays ID, name, date. So every record contains ID, record ID, name, when record is created. This loop repeats for all 21 records. Or you can specify these columns again. I can specify here also. Let's know. I can display as a separate multiple page block table with separate AREX. Each record goes to rec name, city, industry, I can display. I am displaying a list of records. To display a list of records, so AREX next. So page block table. This page block table. This is an account. Standard controller refers to account table. Here also you have to specify AREX. Both must be similar. You write in the flavor bracket. This item can be anything. Here also I can write any name. Rec dot name, like that I can write it. The standard controller account. I can write standard control only with one object. I cannot write multiple objects. Only one object name I can specify. I cannot write account comma lead. Account comma lead, if you write it and save it, it gives an error. You don't find account lead object. Only one object. I refer to only one object here. Record set variable. Standard control refers to standard or custom object. It refers to only one object. Record set variable AREX is in a temporary variable. It's in a temporary variable which holds a collection of object records. AREX is in a variable which holds all the list of records temporarily. Temporary it holds. Next, to display the records, we are using what? Page block table. Page block table contains two attributes, value, var. Page block table contains two attributes, value and var. Value is the source which records to display. The value in the page block table, value is specified now. It represents what? The source where records are existing, which name I need to specify. So the name must be similar as whatever record set variable, same. The name must be similar to record set. The var, the variable. The variable can be any variable name. It contains current iteration record. That's every time the loop repeats, no? The first time the first record, second record goes to item, third record goes to item, like that repeats that. All the records are storing in item wise. And column, which column you want to display. I cannot specify all the columns here. I mean there is no command like that. So whichever records you want to display, specify the columns, which columns to be displayed. Whichever columns you specify, the columns you specify like that. Similarly, I want to display, how to display? Lead object records. I want to display lead object records. Same. If go for account, same lead. Go for lead table. Account is what? Customer. For any business, account refers to what? Customer. Lead refers to inquiry. For any business, how you get an inquiry is nothing but lead. So when you go for lead and click go, you find the list of 17 records are there. Now click again new lead, new record, a new inquiry, J1 inquiry from Accenture. Its phone number are given. Status segment, something you give. So lead has been created, a new inquiry. When you click go, I'll display all the records. When you click go, I'll display all the records. So we have 18 records. Now this 18 records I need to display. Go to developer console, file, a new VF page. VF lead disp. Retrieving records from Salesforce lead object to VF page. Okay. And I can specify standard controller lead. So when you run the program, see, we display this is sidebar. If you don't want this sidebar, if you don't want sidebar, and you can write sidebar false. This nothing but sidebar. This is called header part. This is an header bar. This is a sidebar. If you don't want header part, show header false. When you run the program, you don't find side and don't find header. Like this. Now, all my records has to store where? In a record set variable. I want to store all my lead records should refer. Lead is in a standard object. All records are stored in my Salesforce ID. But to process your records, to display the records, you have to specify some record set variable. Record set variable. Some LREX something you are given. And next. I am not taking any form. When there is an inputs or buttons like this, you require form, but no require. So Apex page block. Page block. Page block section. Title. List of lead records. To display list of records, Apex colon page block table. Your page block table, data is like that, so that we'll see. First display page block table. Page block table has two attributes, value, enter. Now specify in flavor bracket exclamation, which name? LREX, the same name. Whatever the name you are given, same name I can give, LREX. Next attribute, two attributes are there. Var, variable, attribute name is var. A name can be anything, I can give any name. Which column I want to display? Apex column, value equal to flavor bracket exclamation, item dot id. Item dot id, name, created date, phone, city. I'm displaying all the records. Now display, review. There is no sidebar, there is no header part. Again, no sidebar false, show header false. I'm displaying all my page block table in a single page block table, ID, name, date, phone, city. Date, phone, city. I'm displaying all the records. to display standard object. This is to display standard object. For that we require sidebar, show header like that, show header. Clear? Next. How to create custom object? I want to create my own object. Standard object, account leader, which are existing in my account table. I want to create my own table. So Salesforce can be used for any business, and this business related you are using that. Now I want to create my own object like EMP object, employee object. Employee object requires employee basic salary, employee designation, employee passport like this. Now first create a custom object, then create a custom fields, then create a tab to enter the records. I am creating a custom object. To create a custom object, custom fields and custom tab. So how to create custom? How to create? The first step. So to create custom object. So set up, build, create object, new custom object. Whatever. So to create an object, I cannot go through program. Programmatically I cannot do it. You should go to setup. From here I need to go. You should go to the database. From here only I should create an object. From program I cannot do it. Setup, create objects. Setup, create objects. New custom object. A custom table. You get a custom object. While creating custom object, we have to give three names. The label, how you want to display the table name. Plural name, how you want to display the tab name like this. That's called plural label. Label means what? How you, while displaying any table name, we display EMP, like EMP table. Or plural label. So you are giving some, how you want to display this. Like you can give like EMP tab. Should not give table and tab, just to identify what label you have given. At the time of table displaying, it display EMP table. If you give EMP only displays. Tab name. So how you want to display this tab names? This is called EMP tab. And during program, you have to use what? EMP object. So that's this name we use in the time of program. At the time of program, we use EMP object. So while creating any custom object, you have to give three names. One is display name. One is what? Tab name. How you want to display the tab? And during program, which name I have to use? So otherwise I can give all three names same, EMP only I can give. No problem. All three names I can give EMP only. It refers to table name, tab name and object name, all are same. While creating object, compulsory one field has to give. Every object standard or custom object contains one field, what? Name field. Every object contains a field, what? Name field, which can be a data type, text type, auto number type. Now we're using text type. The field name is what? Field name is name. Like in account table, account name is a display name. Name field is name. Account dot name you have used. Lead dot name like that. Account dot name. But displaying account dot name, no? Same like that. EMP table has one name field. What name field? Employee name. So every object contains what? Employee table, employee tab, employee object and given name. That's setup, build, create. Can give employee. Here given employee, EMP tab. You can give any name, or I can give same name only. So internally it stores with EMP object, underscore C, internally stored EMP. And every object contains what field? Name field, but the display name can be anything. You created employee object. Now click save. Let's say a name EMP table, EMP tab, EMP object underscore C. One name field, what field name is name, and display name is EMP name. Okay. So we went to create first step, how to create custom object, setup, build, create object, label, tab name, programming. At the time of program, you should use this thing. Created a custom EMP object, name field is created. Done. Second step, how to create custom fields. We created a table with how many fields? One field. Which field? Name field. So I want to create some other fields also on that object, like employee password, e-password, and employee basic salary, a designation, basic salary like currency type, date of birth, date type, designation, pick list type, like that different data types, fields I want to create. So into employee EMP table, I want employee password, a text type password, designation, pick list type, date of birth, date type, and a basic salary currency type. Okay. So to create custom fields, once go to setup, create objects. So here you have EMP table. So table name is displaying as EMP table. Again three names. The first name is label. What label? EMP table. When you go for a tab, then it displays EMP tab. During program, you should use EMP OBJ. Now go for EMP table and scroll down. There is a custom fields and relationships. Custom fields, and so go to this section, click new. I'm creating a custom table into my Salesforce table. While creating any field, so what type of field I want to create first? Password. A password which data type? Text type. There are data types, like different data types we'll see. Now select first text type. Field label. Label X. Label how you want to display. EMP password. Length of 15 characters. Field name. In the program, what name are you, like account.phone, account.interest, like that? No, EMP table dot which field? I can use EPWD. While displaying it, use EMP password. But program, we should use EPWD double underscore C. Internally, it creates EPWD double underscore C. Next. While creating a field, this field can be accessed by which type of users? In an organization, we have different types of employees are there. Marketing people, HR people, sales people. So who can access your field? Security. Who can access? So now I'm giving security that everyone can access the field. Add that field to the layout. EMP table. So text type. Field name EPW, EMP password. Add that field to the layout. Save and new. Save means it stops here. A field is created. See, EMP password, EPW underscore C, text type like this. I want one more field, designation field, employee designation. Which type it is? Pick list type. A drop down type, a drop down fields I want to display. A new field, pick list type. Multi pick list, pick list. Pick list only single value can, multiple values can be selected. Next. field name, EMP designation. What values I want to display. Senior. Like the designation, fresher SC, a fresher 2016-17, a 2 years experience, a 3 years plus means senior, a 5 plus a team lead, 9 associate manager, 12 years manager. That's the rules they get standard. So a designation next. This field is visible to everyone. Now clicks. Save and new. It stops. Save means it stops. We'll go to the detail table again. EMP designation. EMP. So I can change this. So in the program I can use edesic. Edesic. So during program should you say the double underscore C, it creates automatically. Object name double underscore C, and field names custom fields also should use double underscore C. Another field, date of birth. Date type I need select the field name date of birth. New field, date type, date and date type. Like date of birth. Field name, EDOB name. Default value if you can use today dates will come automatically. Right, today date it displays automatically. Default. Or you can change the value. Visible to everyone. Next. Save and new. I want to create one more field. I want to create one more field like basic salary. Currency type. A currency data type. Okay. Basic salary. 9. So field name. EBS. I given something name. Visible to all. Save. So that's basic salary, data birth, e-desic, e-passports. Okay. To create custom fields, setup, build, create custom object, new custom fields, basic salary, date of birth, designation, and all custom fields has been created. So we created all custom fields. Okay. Next, third step, you created a table. The first step is how to create object. Second step, how to create what? Custom fields. Onto custom object. Now I need to enter the records. How to enter the records? I should create tab. I need to create a tab like this. Then only I can enter the records. How to create tab? How to create to enter the records to employee object through setup mode. Create tab to enter records. Further, go to setup. Create, like you have seen objects for custom object. Now create tab. This is a tab to enter the records. So we have custom tab, web tab, VF tab like that are there. So we create custom tab, new custom tab. So while creating a tab, so I am linking to which table? I want to create a tab here. To create a tab, every tab links to particular object. Every tab links to one object. So currently I created one object, what? EMP table. See, table name I am displaying as EMP table. Table name as EMP table. While creating a tab, it creates what? EMP tab. Again, three names: table, tab, object, like this. So I'm creating a tab. This tab links to EMP table. Connect to any of, it's a color. Which color you want to display the tab color? Next. Now tab is visible to which type of user? It's visible to all types of users. Anyone can access, visible to all users. Next. Now tab is visible to in my applications, in all my applications. Save. Now a tab is created. A tab links to only one object. A tab links to only object. See, when you create again tabs, a new tab, a new custom tab, it's not displaying. Since already my tab has been linked to EMP tab. Already my tab is linked to EMP tab. So I cannot create one more tab to the same object. A tab links to only one object. It's a one-to-one relationship. Now a tab is created here. You can observe here. When you click plus, customize my tab. Click plus. You can place the tab is here. You can move wherever you want. You can move that. So the tab name is displaying. Since at the time of tab, while creating object, you have three names: table, tab. So like that's EMP tab again. So it's displaying like that. Create tab. So setup, build, create tabs, new custom tab. So object name, you are given EMP table. Style which color? Visible to all users. So it displays EMP tab. You go for EMP tab. Click new. EMP name, passport, designation, data, what like this. EMP name. Password, cloud, designation, manager. Data what? You are given today date, no? So it's coming today date at default. Just 22 it's giving you the user time zone. If change the user time zone, foods.com, main is users is the no. The main is user, change the time zone, users time zone. It is in English, India. Here Pacific time, Los Angeles time it is taking. You change that some GMT plus 5:30. Is a Kolkata. You go to EMP table. If refresh, change 23. They're displaying 22. Change the user time zone. So change the time zone. Employee salary like 15K. Save. A record has been saved. A record has been saved. So it displays a record ID here. A unique record ID is created under AP4 server. AP4 means which server? It's not Amirpet server. Okay. Asia Pacific server. Yeah. Earlier it was only one. Now they are enhancing 1, 2, 3, 4. For North America, NA 18, 19, 20 like that it gets. More number of customers are there. So server changes. Then we are saying all my records under AP4 server. So now again click AMP. Clone means copy of the record. Same record values copies. Click clone. Same on cloud. Team lead. 25. TK. I can give K. It creates automatic. Save. It saves. Save a new one more record. A record is created. New. Right. Can you do anything? Like that, you can save the record. When you click a tab, I'm displaying. When you click new, it displays structure like this. So to create tab, so we created a tab like this, like qualification, date of birth, how you want, you can display this. Tab and object are one-to-one relationship. A tab links to only one object. Tab links to only one object. You name, enter some records. After saying each record, it will have a unique record ID. So every record has a unique record ID. Okay, that's last step. So created object, created custom fields, created tab. Now I want to display the columns, remaining columns. When you click a tab, you have some 3 records, but remaining columns also I want to display. Display remaining columns. Right click, edit columns. Whichever columns you want, you can specify. Edit columns. Apply name, password, designation, date of birth, salary, a record ID. You can specify. And record is created. Display whichever column. 10 columns I can specify. Save. All it displays. Name, password, designation, salary, date of birth, record ID, like that. That's displaying. Shortcut, edit columns. Edit columns. So employee tab, quick access, edit columns, add. So add name, password, qualification, date of birth. You can specify this. While changing, say here the currency I am displaying in which format? Dollars. Displaying the dollars. I want to change that into rupees. For that you go for to change the currency format. Setup. Change the company profile, company information. Edit. Okay. English United States or English India. INR. Save. Now go to EMP tab. Displays in rupees. Where you went to change the currency format, go to setup, company profile and company info. Setup brief, company information, company profile, specify that. Specify that. Now it displays in the rupees format. So with that 4 steps you have done. The 4 steps are object, created, object, which object? EMP object, and custom fields you created, e-password, e-basic, like this, e-basic cell. You created custom tab. What tab? EMP tab, like that. Then we created include custom fields. Okay, so all. Now, how to insert the record? How to insert? Yesterday we have seen how to insert record from VF to Salesforce employee app. Yesterday we have seen how to insert record onto account and lead table. No? Same. We will revise. How to insert, how to retrieve records from employee table. From employee table, I want to display this records. I want to insert the record onto employee table. Write a program how to insert record from VF to Salesforce. Go to developer console. File, new, VF page. VF EMP. That's what yesterday program written on inserting record from VF page to Salesforce EMP object, EMP custom object. So to connect to any object, it requires standard controller. It may be standard or custom use standard controller. Object name what? EMP. Huh? When you go for table name, go for EMP tab, view fields. View fields. So again the name what? EMP object underscore C. Tab name, it is EMP tab. Display name is EMP table. API, application program interface name is EMP OBJ underscore C. Field names EBS, like that short. Okay. So while inserting the record, first you should know the field names. Then go for this EMP object name, basics and all this. Okay. Write the program. EMP OBJ underscore C. I'm inserting. While inserting, does it require record set? While inserting, does it require record set? No. While retrieving records, I require record set. While inserting, I don't require. Okay. Apex form. And then Apex colon page block and page block section. Title inserting record. I want to insert the while inserting record, what I require? While inserting what we require? Apex colon output. Yesterday I discussed no. What object you require? Yesterday program. Output. You are taking input, no? So what you have to is input field. Input field, no? While inserting the record, I have to take input, no? So you have to take what? Input field. Value equal to onto which field you require. Onto which field? What is our object name? EMP object underscore C dot field name field. So every object contains compulsory one field. What field? Name field. That name field is a every object contains one field. What? Name field. Remaining fields I should use underscores. Standard field for name field you don't have underscore. Default it is name field only. I cannot change this name. I cannot change. Label can be changed, but name field will be name only. Remaining field names can be modified. Same. One more field. EMP object and EMP password E basic salary underscore C. E basic underscore C. Next E date of birth underscore C. Next password E password E date of birth E basic underscore C. Now save the command. I want to get the command apex colon top and bottom require apex colon page block buttons. I require button. What? Apex colon command button value equal to save. Action. What require? Save. You want quick save? I'll be in the same. Save or quick save. save or quick save. You can use multiple forms. Now I'm creating a page. Now create this preview. I'm inserting a record onto where? Employee table. Employee name, Raju. Employee salary, 45K. Cloud. Data. It's see automatic data, but date type it's no data birth it comes at. Employee designation. Save. Quick save means I'll be in the same page. I'll be in the same page. Now I can check here. Employee table. Raju record has been set. When you insert any record, again Raju, Suresh, Twinkle, save. Save means it goes to detail page. Employee table. It is displaying the list of records. Okay. The way how you communicate, how to insert the record. How to insert record. We insert the record. Same we require program. Employee table. Preview. Employee name. The date of birth. It displays. Designation. Quick save. That's how to insert from VF to Salesforce. The same. Similar display list of records from custom object. How to display the records. How to display. File new VF page. VF disp EMP. Today's program. Today what you have written? Displaying the record. Retrieve records from Salesforce to VF page. So for that what you require? Apex page, standard controller, EMP, object underscore C. And while retrieving what require? Record set variable. T-rex something. And page block. Don't require any form. If there is a button input, then require. Means apex colon page block section. Title list of EMP records. To display records, what require? Huh? Today we discuss only one concept. To display records, what require? Page block table. Page block table. Page block table contains value something erex var equal to item apex column value equal to item dot id id name created date, which are columns required. Every column contains what? ID, name, date, and next other fields E, P, W, D underscore C. The field names must be underscore C. E, desic underscore C. E, date of birth. Next, E, basic salary underscore C. I'm displaying the records. So it's error emp object created created save. Now run the program, you'll get the list of records. The way how to retrieve the records from and VM. From VF I'm retrieving the records. Then it's a program to display the list of records. Page block section. Yes. The first how to display, how to retrieve multiple records from Salesforce to VF page. To records. For that, so that's a standard control account you are referring to. So standard control refers to only one object and which all records should store in record set variable. So while displaying the records we use PageBlockTable. PageBlockTable, it works a loop. All my records are in AREX. Each record goes to item and one by one all records are displayed. We don't require any loops like that. Automatically the PageBlockTable refers you like displaying the records. It can refer to only one object, not multiple objects. PageBlockTable has two attributes, value, where. Value represents what? Source. Where is my list of records? And each record goes to item one by one I am displaying. Similarly, how to display lead object record? Lead standard object. So to display standard object records, first we should know the column names. Which column names you are using? That column names you should say. Last name, phone, like that you can specify. City, the names you want. Same names you have to use. The name, date, phone, city, like this. Next, how to create custom object. How to create custom object, custom fields. How to create custom tab. Okay, it's an EMP tab like that. So I want to create EMP like that. So I want to create. To create custom tab, the first step, how to create custom object. Set up, build, create object. So you are given three names. While creating object, you are given names: label, plural label, object name. That's label name. How to display tab, table name, and here how to plural label, the tab name, and object name. And compulsory one field name is what? Name field has to be. So how to create custom fields? Employee passport, basic salary, employee passport, a text type, currency, a currency type, currency is there, pick list type, data but data type. How to create custom fields? Salary, data but designation, pick list type. All the custom fields are there. How to create next step? A custom tab. How to create tab means why you require tab? To connect to object, I want to display the records. Connects to object. Then every object connects to only one tab. A tab and object are one-to-one relationship. In creating tab, it links to only one object. I can enter that. While creating the record, a record ID is generated. A unique record ID is generated. Next, to add the columns. When you click a tab, I want to display remaining columns. Shortcut, edit columns will display some edit columns. Now, to change the currency format, you can change that setup, build company profile, you can change the company information, and that's it displays company information. So it displays in rupees. Now write a program how to insert record from VF to employee object. So whatever object name you are given, same name how should you use it. EMP object underscore C is then the same name how to use it. The field names, what are the field names are there? The same you have to specify. The field names what are given. Field names PW designation data, but this field names of choose. While inserting the record, so I want to insert record from its page. I want to create VF page. Standard control EMP and field name, the field names and the object name. The object name EMP object underscore C. The name field is a standard field, should use name like that. Remaining fields all are custom fields, use custom fields. Now how to save the record? So we are saving the record, and to display the top and bottom buttons you require page block buttons. Similarly, display list of records from custom object. To display list of records what require? Page block table. How to display page block table? So last class we seen communication between Visualforce to Salesforce. The tomorrow we'll see how to communicate Visualforce to Apex. Why we require Apex? Now I am displaying only one object. I want to display lead table, account table, employee table also. I want to filter the records. When you go for account means all the records I am displaying. When you display EMP means EMP table records all I am displaying. I don't want to display all the records. I want to display particular records only. Then how? Then I need to filter them. That filtration can be done in where? In our business logic Apex you can route it. While connecting EMP records, while connecting account records all I am displaying. I don't want to display 1000 account records. While displaying account table records, I want to filter that I want to display only Hyderabad related records like this. Then we should use the communication between VF to Apex to Salesforce. We can filter the records like city code Hyderabad, can display multiple object records. I want to display multiple objects in my VF page. Currently I am displaying only one object, account only one time, lead one time. So in a single VF page only I want to display all the records. Then you go for Apex. That will see tomorrow. Clear? This all notes have been uploaded. The recording class has been uploaded in our basics class. Salesforce development basic class is there. Before coming the class, just if you are not practicing, at least go to the recording. Yesterday we discussed only input field. Today we discuss about page block table. Page block table with employee table and lead table, account table. And while creating a custom object, custom tab, that we done. Clear? Thank you. Any doubts? Any doubts? So this is basic class. All the notes is uploaded. The previous class and today's class. Today's recording class also I'll upload. This is a previous recording. I'll upload this new today's class. I'll delete this and I'll upload it. Any doubts? Any doubts? I'll reconnect here. I'll connect for admin. I'll reconnect here.